The desolate corridors of Oakland Airport stretched out before me, seemingly endless in their emptiness. It was a bleak and overcast day, the kind that sets the stage for eerie events. As a seasoned aviation enthusiast, I couldn't help but feel a creeping sense of unease as I walked through the dimly lit concourse. The mystery of Amelia Earhart's disappearance had always intrigued me, and now I found myself in the very place where her ill-fated journey had begun. The airport, usually bustling with travelers and airport staff, was an eerie shell of its former self. The fluorescent lights flickered sporadically, casting eerie shadows that danced along the empty walls. It was as though the airport itself held its breath, waiting for something to break the silence that hung heavy in the air. As I continued my solitary journey through the corridors, I couldn't help but recall the stories I had read about Amelia's last moments here. The haunting tales of her final preparations for that fateful flight echoed in my mind. It was said that she had been unusually quiet and distant, as if she had sensed the impending doom that awaited her. The idea of such a legendary aviator being consumed by fear sent shivers down my spine, and I couldn't shake the feeling that I was treading on hallowed, haunted ground. I approached the window overlooking the tarmac, where Amelia's plane had once stood, fueled and ready for its daring circumnavigation. The wind outside howled mournfully, as if it carried the echoes of the past. It was here, in the very heart of this airport, that the seeds of a chilling mystery had been sown. I had embarked on a personal quest, a mission fueled by curiosity and a thirst for the truth. Armed with extensive research and a heart full of determination, I delved deeper into the intricate details of Amelia's final flight. The more I learned, the more I realized that there were dark secrets lurking beneath the surface, waiting to be uncovered. Amelia Earhart, a courageous and trailblazing aviator, had set out on a historic journey to circumnavigate the globe in 1937. Little did she know that her ambitious endeavor would lead her into a realm of darkness and uncertainty. The thrill of the unknown hung in the air as she soared above the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, but little did she know that this adventure would lead to a series of events that would haunt the world for decades to come. As I pored over maps, journals, and eyewitness accounts, a chilling pattern began to emerge. The locations of Amelia's distress calls, the cryptic messages she had sent, all pointed to a place far beyond the reaches of ordinary human knowledge. It was as though her journey had taken her into the very heart of an otherworldly mystery, where the laws of reality no longer applied. I reached out to experts in various fields, hoping to unravel the enigma that surrounded Amelia's disappearance. Some dismissed it as a tragic accident, while others believed there was something more sinister at play. The latter group whispered about ancient curses and supernatural forces that might have conspired against her. As she ventured deeper into the void, an unsettling presence began to emerge. Whispers of a malevolent force circulated in the wind, hinting at a paranormal encounter that would forever change the course of history. It was said that the spirits of those who had vanished at sea, including famed explorers and sailors, haunted the waters beneath her plane. Their restless souls seemed to cry out, seeking to draw Amelia into their tragic fate. The days turned into weeks, and eerie occurrences plagued Amelia's flight. Strange static crackled through her radio, carrying cryptic messages that sent chills down her spine. It was as though some unseen entity sought to communicate with her from the depths of the abyss. At night, she would wake to find her compass spinning uncontrollably, as if guided by an invisible hand. The boundaries between the living and the dead blurred, weaving a tapestry of fear and uncertainty around her. Rumors surfaced about the last transmission received from Amelia's plane, a transmission filled with anguished wails and ghostly echoes. Some claimed it was the sound of the aviator herself, trapped in a nightmarish dimension between life and death. Others believed it was the collective voice of those lost at sea, warning her of the impending doom. One fateful night, amidst a storm of thunder and lightning, the veil between dimensions grew thin. A ghostly figure appeared on her plane's wing, its spectral form illuminated by the flashes of lightning. It beckoned her towards an unknown fate, its outstretched hand an eerie invitation. The entity's ethereal screams echoed through the storm, a haunting melody that sent shivers racing down Amelia's spine. Fear gripped her heart as she realized that she had become entangled in a battle between the realms of the living and the dead. The very fabric of reality seemed to tear asunder as the ghostly figure drew nearer. The storm raged on, the lightning illuminating the horrifying visage of the entity. It was a face twisted in anguish and rage, a face that bore the pain of countless lost souls. Amelia's attempts to communicate or escape were futile, as if she had been drawn into a nightmare from which there was no awakening. In her final moments, she struggled to maintain control of her aircraft, fighting against the relentless forces that sought to claim her. Her radio crackled with spine-chilling messages, as if the very airwaves had been hijacked by the spectral presence. With a desperate cry, Amelia's plane was engulfed in a blinding flash of light, and then, she vanished. The world searched, hoped, and prayed for her safe return, but the truth remained elusive. The story of Amelia Earhart's disappearance became a legend, whispered among aviation enthusiasts and thrill-seekers alike. And yet, for all the expeditions, theories, and investigations, her fate remained an enigma that defied explanation. Some believed she had simply run out of fuel and crashed into the vastness of the Pacific Ocean, never to be found. Others clung to the notion that she had survived as a castaway on a remote island. But those who had delved deeper into the mysteries surrounding her flight knew that there was more to the story. Rumors persisted of ghostly apparitions at the very spot where she had vanished, sightings of a spectral aviator still attempting to complete her fateful journey. And then there were those who claimed to have received eerie radio transmissions, faint voices carrying messages from the other side. As I stood in the remnants of her legacy, a chill wind brushed against my face, carrying with it echoes of her final moments. The mystery remained unsolved, the truth hidden within the depths of the ocean and the realms beyond. Amelia Earhart's disappearance continues to intrigue and haunt us to this day, a testament to the unyielding grip of the unknown. In our quest for answers, we delve into the shadows, hoping to shed light on the enigma that still haunts the skies. But some mysteries are best left unanswered, their secrets forever trapped in the realm of the supernatural. As I walked through the desolate corridors of Oakland Airport, I couldn't help but wonder if the spirits that had claimed Amelia still lingered, waiting to reveal their secrets to those brave enough to seek them. The ominous aura of the airport seemed to grow stronger, as if it held the key to unlocking the horrifying truth behind her disappearance. The chilling tale of Amelia Earhart serves as a stark reminder that there are forces in this world, and beyond, that defy explanation, and sometimes, it's in our best interest to leave them shrouded in mystery. The legend of Amelia Earhart will forever be etched in the annals of aviation history, a cautionary tale of the boundaries between the known and the unknown, the living and the dead. And as I left the airport, I couldn't help but carry with me the lingering sense that Amelia's restless spirit still soared in the skies, forever chasing the answers that eluded her in life.